Dude, don't jump. You stupid. Uh-huh. See, that's what you get. Oh, my God. Wow. What? Oh, I'm a beat. Yo. Can't say it while little man here. Dude, what the crap? Oh my God. Why would you sit there in the middle of the doorway? Ah, dude. Why would you sit in the middle of the doorway? Dude, I'm gonna kick this. Dude, I didn't even hear this. Yeah, that dude goofy down there. Lucky bitch. Really? Got your slutty ass. That's what you get. Dang it! That made no sense. What? How? That just didn't make no sense. Wow. What? What did I just get hit by? Oh, freaking C4. Yeah, of course. Tommy. Wow. Come on. Oh, crap. What? Oh, my God. Watch out. What the crap did he come from and why didn't they die? Show punk in down. Really? Yo, they coming in to clean up shop. My teammates about to give it to him. Really? Really? Sit your pumpkin down.
Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious.
I thought it was gonna be a funny video. She actually falls
Well,
down.
have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice
My
communications.
God.
Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Emily and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know.
Ah! Oh.
Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored. Like bringing a dinosaur back to life
What?
from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers.
Oh, that was nice.
Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that.
Oh!
We'll give you the details at the dispatch
what?
terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs.
Oh, beat
Drop's waiting up
the
there, too.
brakes off.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait.
Okay.
Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Don't run
Set
now.
them off. How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Oh. Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
BB is daddy. Really?
So Quavo's still doing shows.
Yep.
I mean, he ain't got no choice because he on contract. But it's crazy, man. They gotta put a smile on his face, keep it moving like ain't nothing going on. But like he gotta make money. But the fans like.
Jump could have been prevented if Quavo didn't sit there and lash out. And then at the same time, what they doing sitting there playing a freaking game of dice in the first place?
I mean, well, they was just there watching. They wouldn't. They were invited to the birthday shindig.
And they shouldn't have been playing. They shouldn't have been playing that, dude. That's the one thing that they shouldn't be playing. And then Quavo
He wasn't
popping
playing.
off out the mouth.
They was just watching. They was just watching.
He was playing.
Nah, they say he wasn't even playing. He was just a spectator. He just got into it with a dude. It was that's a setup, bro. Like, before I finish this, before I start this game, here we go. Hold on. Because we finna pause the game. All right, so what happened was, goddamn, yeah. Uh-oh, I messed up something. I messed up something. Boom, there we go. All right, what was we talking about?
Oh, Quavo situation.
All right, so what happened was, number one, they always try and extort folks when they come to Texas. That's number one. Number two, he didn't get involved with the dice game, but he was also around it. Whatever they was talking about the pickup basketball game that he was in, as far as the celebrity games, because they be having the celebrity games. So I think that Buddy was trying to bait him to shooting dice, cause like you know how hustlers is like. Shoot,
Yeah.
what's your hustle? I'm at your hustle. Whatever your hustle is, I'm at your hustle. I just like to gamble. Like you got niggas like that. They just gamble on anything. But
Yeah.
let me find out what he wanna gamble on, and that's what we finna go. We gotta take some of their money. Because number one, we done put a lot of money in on his doggone birthday shindig. Number two, we want some money, so we done got you in town. They didn't hit 6ix9ine for them, 6ix9ine and everybody for that type of shit. But I'm like, bro, this like nigga, these niggas coming to your town, making your town like these niggas bringing the city out. So if they're bringing the city out, that's money.
Yep.
That's money hands down right there. Y'all niggas at a bowling alley shooting dice, nigga, get real. I know, I understand.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Number one, why y'all niggas even there? Y'all multi-millionaires. Why y'all there? You gotta be on the scene. You gotta bring the city out.
That's what I mean. They shouldn't have been there to begin with.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like,
And Takeoff
Sam,
didn't have to. And
this is
Takeoff
Diamond.
didn't have to die. That's
Your
the thing
current
about
objective
it.
is to extend the
Shouldn't have
chiral
been there.
network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far.
That's my
To
thing
cover the
about
distance,
that. Like,
we need
I
to
know for a
utilize
fact,
knots. Think of it like
me being
tying
public,
ropes together to
everybody
make a
knows I
long
have
rope.
money. Everybody knows what
The
I
first of these knots is
So
a Bridges
why
Way
in the
station.
world I'm in the
Go ahead and take a look at the order.
in the public
Deliver whatever they
looking
need
like eyes
and connect the Cupid.
and sitting out here watching a dice game. Why am I doing that in a bowling alley and stuff like that?
You ain't got no choice
I
because you came
shouldn't.
to Texas and that's what they doing. They that was his birthday
I would.
shindig.
They had a choice because I would have been like this. Okay, birthday. What in the world type of spot that they're actually doing? Cause tell you the truth, you shouldn't even be doing like was that family members though? That's the thing. Like if you're not doing
Uh,
birthdays with family members and stuff like that, that's different.
in a
But it
way,
wasn't no family member.
in a way, see how Migos really took off was Drake. In a way, so like that whole connection collab with Drake being mob ties. Uh,
Yes, yeah, that ain't my family.
yeah, I
Mob
know it.
ties or nothing. I still wouldn't have came out there like that.
Yeah,
Care who they are.
Sam,
Like
order
when
summaries
you
may
come up
contain
in a certain
information
thing, and
critical
then
to
with a
your
name like
success.
Mob Ties,
Make sure to review them before getting underway.
like then with a name like Mob Ties, I get it. You know, like what they say about biting off the hand that fed you and stuff like that.
yeah, but
I
I don't
get
know about
that,
them.
but then
Them
at the same time, I'm like, yeah, Drake did put them on and stuff like that, but that's between Drake and them. That ain't got nothing to do with the third party.
yeah,
That ain't got
but
nothing to do with it. So I wouldn't have, I would not have came down there. I'm
but
like,
that's who
sure, yeah,
found Drake.
Drake know them. I don't know them.
That's who found Drake. That's how it's going.
Well, guess what? I'm like, shoot, I don't have to be associated with them. Like legit. Yeah, that may be who found Drake. But I don't know them like that. I don't know them like that. If I don't know you and if I feel some type of way, I wouldn't come around you. That's just how I am. Period. Like I got friends that has friends that I know for a fact that ain't no good, and I won't go hang out with them, even if my friends ask me, "Hey man, let's go ahead." Nope, I'm not going with you. But then my boys, I don't care who they is.
This bitch got a order summary.
But that's just me personally, though. That's just me. Not everybody think like I do, but I gotta worry about me and mine. I don't sit there and be going hanging out with everybody's peeps just because they're so. Just like my brother, he got people that he socialized with, but I don't socialize with them like that myself. Just because my brother socialized with them, but they ain't no bad people. But still, I don't socialize with them like that. So when they say, "Hey man, hey, how about we get together doing this and going on a trip," I would not go out on no trip with people I don't know about. I'm not too, like close to. I just don't. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't have went out there, dude. And Takeoff could have been still living too.
Yeah, but that's their job, though. That's how that shit go.
Oh crap! You said that's their job. What job?
To entertain, to walk through, to be around.
That that's their job to do that. But there's smarter ways to do that too. It didn't have to be around no friggin' shoot. How much did they get paid? Was it them doing the show or whatever and things like that? If it wasn't that and it wasn't on paper, and then at the same time they need to make sure that my safety is actually like handled properly. That's how like people like C Murder and Mac ended up behind bars, even though Mac is out, but C Murder got caught up just because he was in a public just because he's in a public club. And guess what? He didn't even murder the person. The
You talking
person,
about,
the person next to him murdered the person.
talking about Mac 10?
No, not Mac 10. Mac,
Mac
from
Man.
No Limit. Mac
Oh,
from No Limit. Shell Shock Mac. I don't know if you know No Limit like that.
nah, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
I can't believe how you don't know No Limit like that, but you know Migos and all them and stuff.
Migos is right now, and then Migos is kind of
Ah,
trendy, and
dude,
then
yeah,
the
they
music
right
is
now.
alright.
They right now, but dude,
No Limit,
like you like the same
uh,
age as me, and you don't know No Limit.
I know Master P, Silk the Shocker, Snoop Dogg, Mystical,
Dude, even Mac was a part of that
Mr.
whole camp,
Miracle.
dude.
I know who all
Mr.
of them are.
Miracle, who is Mr. Miracle?
You never heard of Miracle?
Huh?
Man, Miracle, you never heard of Miracle?
Man, dude, I know Miracle. You said Mr. Miracle. You mean Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic,
Miracle was just
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I know who you talking about. He came out in the late 2000s though, man. He wasn't a part of the original camp.
Early 2000s. Because I was in middle school when all that, like, no, matter of fact, 97 to 99.
97 was when it was before they actually got Snoop Dogg in the camp.
Yeah, but
Way before they got
we talking
Snoop
about
Dogg in
No
the camp.
Limit though. We talking about
Yeah.
yeah. But like about 96 to 99, because also the Hot Boys came out. It was a whole It was a
Hold
whole
on.
thing
Hold on, you talking about who? Again, I didn't hear that
when the
part.
Hot Boys dropped. Because you had the Hot Boys, you had No Limit, the Hot Boys, and also you had Pastor Troy. Because
Pastor Troy came out late
after No
late
Limit.
90s. He came late 90s.
But watch, when he did drop, Master P bought the label.
When who did what?
Master P bought the label.
Which label?
That Pastor Troy was under. He was like,
No, he didn't buy that label.
Everybody
buy
wanna
that
go to, he bought, I think he bought his contract.
He didn't
did
buy that
something.
label.
He did
No,
something
he
to him
didn't.
to shut him up. He did something to him to shut him up.
No, he didn't do nothing to Pastor Troy. Nothing at all.
When he
Nothing
came
at all
out with
to
that,
Pastor.
since everybody talking about they want to go to war, what's up? He did
No, all
something.
all they
Business-wise, he
did.
did something.
All they did was that song. I mean, it's on now. We ready. When he came back out, only God can judge me. That's the only thing that he did. He didn't buy the label. He ended up on that same label that Pastor Troy ended up on. Pastor Troy was still doing stuff. Just that Master P was minding his own business.
Yeah,
While Pastor Troy, he just yapping out the mouth and all that stuff. And although Pastor Troy had some good stuff, because I was messing with Pastor Troy, I ain't gonna lie. But Master P was still making his money. He didn't care about what Pastor Troy was doing. Because Master P was doing other stuff. Now, Master P over here owning grocery stores and stuff like that. Because we got like the food and all that stuff. And now he got like what, pancake and all that stuff. He's like, man, shoot, I'm running everything. Like, Master P is a real entrepreneur. You're like, rap it don't stop at rap. So, yeah, man, he didn't do nothing to Pastor Troy. I mean, he let Pastor Troy do what he did, and they kept doing what they did.
Well, I heard a nigga either bought the nigga contract or did some
Nope.
shit.
He ain't buy nothing. He ain't buy nothing, because Pastor Troy, he was still doing his thing, man. He was coming out with you had dang, man, shoot, Pastor Troy had a good running though, man. Like when he came out with Ain't No More Playing GA, when he came out with that, then he had ended up coming out with Universal, Soldier and all that stuff, and Face Off and all that. Pastor Troy was still doing things.
These people gotta take a drug that has lack of affection for others, like to help them with lack of affection for others, like empathy.
Yeah. Well, I tell you this much, man. Well, I ain't know if you. Which camp was you listening to back in the days, like back in that time, like time frame? Because I was surprised that you didn't know Mac. I'm like, dang, man, shoot. Freaking No Limit was the ones that actually, although Luke them opened the doors for the South with booty music and stuff like that. But Master P brought the introduced a whole nother side of the South. And then next thing you know, everybody else started rocking with it. That's how you got Lil Jon and everybody coming out.
Sam,
Because
we've supplied
Luke
you
may
with
have
some
opened
rope
doors for
and
the
a
whole
ladder
entire
for this route.
hip hop nation,
They should
but
help
Master
with
P
the
opened
steeper
them doors
inclines,
wide
and the
open for
ladder
the
will
South.
also make a
And
halfway
then people
decent
started
bridge
looking
if
at the
you need to
South
cross
like,
a
man,
river.
shoot, them boys on to something.
Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you
Even
want to
like
handle this
Nas and
order.
all them, I mean, was like, dang man, shoot, them boys down south ain't playing. Even Jay-Z even hopped on some of Master
Big
P and them
Bun B.
tracks.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Jay-Z, yeah. Jay-Z was on Silk the Shocker's Made Man, and he was on the I Got the Hookup soundtrack. And then you also had of course you had Snoop Dogg, so the fact that you had Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube and them was coming from the west side. And then you had Cameron and them, they was also they loved Master P too. So they did the remix to Bout It, and then it was a lot of stuff, man. They the ones that opened them gates, man, for the South. Next thing you know, the whole entire hip hop nation became more unified because of that. If it wasn't for Master P opening them doors like that, man, sure it wouldn't be that unified. Cause up north and the west and the east, they was all keeping like to themselves. But Master P, he was bringing everybody like to his side of town just to do things with them and just to try to unite. That's the reason why now you hear North people actually rapping on South Side beats. Yeah, that just started out in the early 2000s. Cause I remember North, man, them New York people didn't want to mess with no South Side. They didn't even want to touch no South Side beat.
Alright, this gonna make me uneven as hell.
But yeah, that's the reason why C Murder and them had got caught up though, man. And C Murder still in jail because of that crap. That's why Master P said this first, and he said it first, and he said, "Don't go to no clubs, don't go to no type of venue that's like if it's $5,000 when you a multi-million-dollar like performer, don't go to these venues." And he said that to C Murder, he said that to Mac, he said that to the whole world. He said, do not do that when you're a multi-million-dollar performer, cause you're gonna get caught up. What's happening when people go to these rundown areas? Freaking Takeoff got shot and murdered and stuff like that, being in that surrounding, but he was being there for Quavo.
Beginning scan. Have a
Well,
pleasant
they
journey.
was up for that money, cause
I wouldn't have.
they're waiting for
It was that sketchy
Offset.
though, dude.
if Offset didn't say, yo, check this out, check this
Sam.
one out.
Triple checked your boat out, I take it?
But they was chasing the money, they wouldn't sign another deal.
Nah, man, I would have sat that. That was too sketchy, dude. And the thing is, I be knowing when things sound sketchy. I'm like, what they doing there for? And then this dudes is running dice games. That's sketchy already in itself. First thing I would have thought, I would have been like, yeah, I got to get up out of here, man. Something about to happen.
I'm trying to figure out a better route to go.
Dang, man, I can't even kill nobody right now.
Ooh, this bad.
But I bet you any kind of money if Quavo and them said, man, shoot, man, let's roll on out, man, I guarantee he would have been alive, man, to this day. Takeoff wasn't supposed to die, man.
Yeah, I think they was probably aiming for Quavo, bro.
Exactly, and that was the problem. Like, even Quavo should have had looked at that and been like, man, shoot, let's get up out of here. Wow. Wow, how? Man, my Saint terrible. I don't even listen to Migos like that though. But still at the same time, I mean, like, I didn't hate on him or nothing like that either, but still, man, that man wasn't supposed to die.
Yeah.
It's just that the only thing I wish that that the Migos did, I don't know if it was Quavo that said it, but I wish they never sat there and said that they the ones that came invented that style that they have. When they knowing good and well that they actually got that style from Bone Thugs Harmony.
What's oh, so
Dude, that, yeah, the what? You did what?
the style is just interesting.
Yeah, their style came from Bone Thugs and Harmony. The whole,
Sam,
when they be actually like
see that
harmonizing
sign
and stuff
someone
like
left
that,
over
cause they
there?
be singing and they be
you can
rapping,
leave some of your own if you'd like.
and then they be doing it with a quick
Messages,
flow.
warnings,
They got
words of
that's Bone Thugs and
encouragement.
Harmony style.
Whatever comes to mind.
They tried to say that they invented that style, but that style was already out there. Oh man, that dude too late. But yeah, they had that quick flow, but they also was, you know, like harmonizing and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where that come
Don't
from.
mind me. Hello.
Keep on keeping on.
I still remember back in the days when Twist and them was trying to beat the Bone Thugs and Harmony, cause they thought they took they style, and they really didn't, cause it was more different from Twist and them.
I'm kind of hungry.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Golly, dude, they just kept coming. They wouldn't leave me alone. I shoot and kill somebody, and then another person come up behind them, man. What's up with that? Man, just finish them off. Into that.
Lost cargo.
Two wheels up.
Yeah. It's a pod.
I still can't wait for this movie to come out, though.
What's that?
It's Jason David Frank's last movie that he had made, and I actually put my funds towards it. It's the Legend of the White Dragon.
Oh wow. Did they finish it?
Yeah, they finished it. I had met Jason David Frank legit this year before he passed.
You met him in
Legit
Texas
this
or
year.
Orlando?
Huh? It was in no, it was in West Palm Beach. Yeah, I had saw him in West Palm, and I wanted my brother to meet him. I was like, man, y'all. And I was supposed to be sending him the track because I was making 2 tracks for him, and I told him I'm sending it to him. And also, I was sporting the Legend of the White Dragon shirt because you get it if you actually sponsor the movie, and also you get your name in the credit. So my name going to be in the credit along with this too, with the project. And I told him also when I was actually speaking to him, I told him that me and my brother, we actually working on this, we're gonna work on this track for you and stuff like that, because I remember you telling me to send you something, and I couldn't find the right material, and I've been doing a whole lot of moving too, so he was like, just send it, just send it whenever, and I'll just, because he asked me for the track a long time ago when I first met him, and he was serious about it, and I was going in, and I was working on the track and everything, as soon as I was working on the track and about to go ahead and, like, put it out there, next thing you know, I'm hearing that he actually passed. Cause I was sitting up there and I was getting everything all finished up. Now I gotta write something else and do something else. For his stuff.
Yeah, you know what it was?
But yeah, it was suicide. It was suicide though. But
it was waiting on y'all for everything to line up.
Yeah, and I was definitely about to, we had 2 tracks that we was going to send to him. 2 tracks that we was going to send to him. Because I was telling him, man, yeah, and I was telling him, I was like, man, shoot, like I had showed him the picture with me and him. He was like, yeah, that was when I had the little green streak and stuff like that in my head and stuff like that. And then he had a mad discussion with us about how the remaining portion of the funds was actually done. I was like, because I told him how he actually gave me a free photo and I wasn't expecting it, and all I was there, I had got a signature. I paid for the signature. This dude gave me a free photo with it. He said, you got a camera phone, just pull it out. And then that's how I got the photo that I have on my Facebook profile. And then next thing you know, he told me the story about how the rest of the film got funded. He was like, speaking of doing things for free and stuff like that. He was like, me just being me, I actually, like, there was this guy who was just sitting there, and I just told him, hey, I know that you're not in the line, you want to take a picture, or, I get some signatures and stuff like that. And he didn't charge him. The guy ended up being a millionaire. A billionaire pretty much. And he funded the rest of the project. So he put up probably like 300,000 more into the project for him. And that was just him paying it forward because Jason did what he did. And he told us that story right there, like in front. I was like, dang, that's crazy, man. But I expect that because you just such a cool individual. You just such a humble person. Like, you a good person.
Good work, Sam.
And you always bring that positive vibe. And of course, you deserve
Feel
it.
free to submit it
And I
here for
said that to him
processing.
and such.
If you come
And I
across any
told him
more
to
while
just,
out on a
like
run
continue
and don't think you
to
can
keep
carry
that
it to its
positive energy
destination,
that you
you
always
can
do. I
always put it
always
in
looked up to
storage.
you, and I told
It'll
him
be
that.
safe and
And then
secure until
before
another
we was
porter
about to
comes
head
along to
out, because
finish
we
the
had got
job.
our signature and pictures and
Even if
stuff,
it has to pass through a
he
dozen more
went
hands before it
he
arrives,
went to
you can rest
I mean,
easy
cause
knowing you did your
he was
part.
doing a giveaway for this poster, right? And it was for the Legend of the White Dragon poster. That same poster that he was doing the giveaway on, and he actually signed it. He actually pulled the extra one out and actually signed it right there. He was like, "Man, before you go, I want to give you this," and he gave me that, and he signed it, and it was for free. And then he took multiple pictures with me for free too, cause I only paid for one picture, and I only paid for I mean like one signature that day too. And I ended up getting like more than what I had came in with. And that's the reason why I wanted my brother to meet him, cause my brother at first he was talking about, man, shoot, a person offered me like this much money for, you know, like Jason Jacob Frank like action figure like signed. I freaking sell it for like millions of dollars. He went from saying that to after he met the guy, he said, "I'm never gonna sell this." That's how cool the dude was. Like a lot of, I wished a lot of people actually witnessed that. Cause that dude never went around like he was like a celebrity. He always said that. He was like, I don't consider myself a celebrity because I'm just like, you know, like the rest of everybody. Like I'm just like you guys. Like I mean, I have my demons and such like that, but you know, I learned how to cope with it. And he always said that. I even like when he actually did the free martial arts class too. When I first met him, he did a free martial arts session like the morning after. He was like, "Hey, if you want to, you can come early in the morning, and we're gonna do some martial arts, and you know, like, I'll show y'all a couple moves." He literally did that out of, you know, out of the kindness of his heart.
Because he got the knowledge. Now he done
Dude,
took it all away. Took it
dude,
off the
that
grave.
yeah, man. But his daughter is the one that's actually gonna continue with it, cause
Your private
I
locker
saw
can
her
be
when
used
she
to
was
store cargo and the like.
I mean, that first time I had met him, she was like 10 then, I think. She was like 10. She's 18 now. And man, she's actually talking about being the next Green Ranger in the memory of her father.
How
And
old
she
is
bad. She 18. She's 18. She's in the movie. She's going to be in the movie of Legend of the White Dragon. She
she?
plays
Yeah, but like,
she
I'm
played
like, man, they need to bring back the dang on the other Power Rangers because they was supposed to bring Tommy in there.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about the other one? You notice in the end of that movie, Jason David Frank was in there in the end of it. Him
Yeah,
and
but
the original. Yeah, I know that they was supposed to do a second one, and I don't know what happened to it.
yeah, I started to ask R.J. Kyler about that. You know, he from Jacksonville. He
Yeah,
used to stay next door to me,
yeah,
and I
but
beat him at a dance contest. Yes, that's right. I beat R.J. Kyler in the dance contest.
dang. But that jump still trips me out though, man. I'm still like shocked to this day that I mean that dude was gone though, man. That jump right there is still hitting at me. But other than that, his new movie is going to be coming out. I hope it come out to theaters, and I am going to be sporting my the shirt. But once the movie and the premiere and all that stuff is over, I'm going to retire the shirt and I'm going to frame it.
That'd be smart.
Yep, I'm never going to wear it again after that because I'm also getting the movie and stuff like that too. Because I get a copy of the Blu-ray and such along with that. But the fact that my name is actually going to be in there, I mean, in that movie too, because I contribute towards it, that's still crazy. But I told him the reason why I actually did it. I said I did it because, you know, like I wanted to find a way to give back to you, and also I still wanted to get that track to you. That's like I didn't mind how much I paid. If I could have paid more, if I could have paid like 1,000, I would have paid 1,000, because that would have came with the helmet. Like, because he actually used each of the helmets, I mean, in the movie, and he signed them. I mean, he signed them and then he sent them to the people that actually backed the movie, that funded the movie.
Whoa.
Yeah, he did that, and then they also had a tier where if you pay, I forgot how much it was, but not only do you get producer credit, but we kind of get producer credit too. But you also get a chair of your set you get a chair on the set, and you're also offered to be in the, you can go to the premiere and you'll sit with the stars pretty much. And King Batch is actually in the movie. I know you know who King Batch is.
Bach.
Yeah, King Batch, whatever, because he used to be on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
King
whatever
Batch.
happened to your boy from Orlando, Spoken Reasons?
Spoken Reasons?
Yeah.
Dang, I don't know whatever happened to him.
Oh, shit.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall
Oh,
damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you
I
have
don't know if
to.
he's still doing stuff. I don't know. I know he went quiet. I still can't wait. But when once they tell me something about that movie, because this is going to be an adult version of, because this is what Jason actually said. He said he made this movie, like for the people that grew up with him. Like this is for his adult audience, like his kids. That's how he called us. He said this is for my kids, pretty much. And so it's pretty much an adult film, and then at the same time his daughter is actually playing his daughter in the film. He said that if she didn't do a good job, because he needed that good acting in there. He said if she didn't do a good job, she would have been taken out of the movie. So that means she did do a good job.
Oh, this right here is dope, bro.
What is?
I've been playing Death Stranding.
Oh, you playing that? Oh, that's what you're doing right now. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube with it though.
How far did you get so far? In that game though.
I started over, man, because I didn't know how to.
Did you get the PS5 version, the director's cut?
Yep.
Alright, good. Got it right.
Yeah, I just figured out how to avoid them things a little bit.
Talking about the BTs.
Yeah, what the hell
them
does BT stand for?
It's beach things. That's what they call them.
Beach things?
Yeah. BTs.
So beach
Because they're all, like beach things. That's what they call them.
Alright, the babies, they call them beach babies.
BB. That's what they call them. They just gave them, they just call them, like BB pretty much. And that's the name that, of course, normal readers give them.
Alright, this thing is going ahead and stop. See, I know how to spot it in the background now.
Yeah.
Or not to go to.
But dog, I'm gonna tell you, that's my game right there too. Now, anything that Kojima has put out, the only one I didn't really play was what's the game I didn't play?
I ain't played Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's the weakest one, and I'll tell you why. It's because that was when Konami was mad that Kojima was actually leaving, and he was making that his last project. And next thing you know, they didn't let Kojima and them finish up the project at all. They did not let them finish up the project. So to be honest, you're not really missing nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I got them. I got both of them. I just don't
I
like
mean,
it.
if you play it, it's cool to play, but it's really not the best Metal Gear. I will say that. It looks great, but it's not the best one, dude. It's really not. And it could have been so much better if they let Kojima them just go ahead and finish that game. They did not let them finish it.
Yep, I done figured it out. Stay on the mountain. Yep. I hope that's the key to this damn game. The same mountainside.
Ah! Oh man, I got put down. Are you lucky? Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm buying the stuff I ain't even think. I ain't even see before the first time I played.
Yeah, you gotta be careful in that game, man. It throws you for a loop.
Right here.
And you ain't got BB yet. If you in the beginning, man, you ain't got BB yet.
Nah, I got BB.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. So you did get past the point where you got BB.
God damn it.
You know when BB start acting up, it ain't good.
God damn it, you just rained on my face.
Wow. Ow! Nope. Another way. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, you yes to be good. What? Yeah. Yeah.
Beginning scan.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well, almost
Right.
dead.
Beginning scan.
Yo, Cap.
Free Cap.
It's the Cap man. What's going on, dude?
You know what?
What you snack on?
Damn, I don't want to use that rope for this.
Sounds like pretty good stuff.
Let's start it back. Fucking raining on me again.
Yeah, that rain is no joke in that game. I swear. It ruins everything. Nah, I already know who that was.
Ooh, stop. Ooh, stop.
Well, you just installed the game, but there is a big update, and it's a can. It looked like a can of tuna or something like that, and somebody opened the first part of the can, and then there's another cover right behind it. Just got finished installing the game, but there's a big update right behind it.
Good. I pretty much made it. So did you want me to go back and stand up in the river? God damn. Come on with the tutorials. I'm trying to figure out what's going on inside this whole world, really. Very quick, but it's like there's some truth to this, to where it's like
You talking about Death Stranding trying to connect the world, and the fact that the world is dying because nobody don't want to connect. Yeah, it is a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that game.
but it's like they're talking about bringing people together, but like the person not really gonna be here. They're gonna be someone else, somewhere else. But it like, are you talking about holograms?
No, that's actual people. They're actually behind closed doors. They're just using the holograms, you know, like for at the entrance.
What?
Yeah, there's actual people that lives in those areas. They just use the holograms in the entrance.
What you mean?
Okay, you know when you deliver your packages and such, and you're talking to them through holograms. Those are actual people.
Okay. But they're just holograms.
They're just holograms only when you're dropping off these packages. When you're dropping these packages off at the front door or at the front of, you know, like each of these areas, these places.
So basically, when you go
they
to
basically
UPS,
telling you, yeah,
you're gonna have somebody work from home with a green screen.
exactly. No, it's kind of like when a person drop off your package and people got these home like doorbells and stuff like that with the cameras on there, so they see exactly what you're doing and they're like thank you and stuff like that. Only difference is they got a hologram on that.
So basically, you got to push whatever the container or whatever it is inside of a container, and it cleanses it and then shoots it over like the bank, like the little suction shit.
Yeah, so yeah, cause you got like you also can get like spray and stuff like that can prevent it from rusting if you've been out in the rain too long. So you can actually like put your package down and actually like spray it, and then you can actually like load it back up.
Glad I know that. Yeah, I just made it to the other port just now. I can't wait till I get up there in the car, man.
Yeah, but you're gonna find like find out that those cars, those vehicles, yeah, they can be a bitch. Dude, you know what? I'm never looking at these little mini ads and stuff like that no more on Facebook. You know how they'll put up something, they'll be like, oh yeah, this is what it means when certain restaurants does this, and then all of a sudden you tap on it to see exactly what it means. They'll give you like 19 steps to go through just to get to exactly what you're looking for.
Delivering cargo.
Yeah, and you gotta keep tapping through. I'm never doing those, man. That jump right there irritates me.
No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization.
Like, make that the title and then make me have to keep scrolling through this crap. It's almost like spam mail.
Won't be long before we're back on track. Let me have a look. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order.
Man,
and soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Yeah, it's gonna be a strange future. It's like, I think he likes doing this job anyways because he don't like people touching him.
Yeah, he don't like. I forgot what was the reason that he don't like people touching him. Dang, I forgot. It was a reason. I mean, why he don't like people touching him.
Because of the damn baby or some shit.
It's not even the baby. The baby's not the reason. If I'm not mistaken, I think the reason why he didn't like being touched, I think it was because his skin is easily like irritated or something like that. Because if you notice that his body has all them handprints on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He don't like coming into contact with people.
I did 22 minutes on that shit.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
Caught in the void.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were going to connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy at least.
I've got the Cupid.
I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
Me and Cat was talking about this. I think that they don't reach their peak.
Then you just might
The only thing that it should be is about frame rate.
Put us on the goddamn grid.
Because it's nothing that they can really do these days as far as like, feeling like gaming and such, man. Like, you can't make it look no realistic, and you can't, and we don't want it to look too realistic anyway. Like, they tried to do that, remember, with Sega CD games. Nobody didn't like that crap.
You mean 3DO?
Nah, it was Sega CD. Not 3DO. Sega CD first.
Well, Sega CD, 3DO, Jaguar.
Because 3DO didn't come out until way later.
Nah, it came out, I think, same year or the next year.
It wasn't the same year. 3DO came out probably like 1990 what?
4, number 95.
Around like yeah, it was like around like 94.
95.
But Sega CD came out a couple years earlier than that.
Let's see. Boy, somebody selling them up for $99.
We're selling what for $99?
Nope, $285.
So Sega CD was 1991, and
Was
then yep, 1991.
What the? Are you serious?
I'm trying to tell you. I remember when
Yep.
3DO had came out.
No, it didn't release in. When did it? It released in Japan. So it released in Japan in '91.
Yeah, that's still considered when it first released. Then it released in '92 in North America of April. It released some months later. It released in December of '91 in Japan, and then it released in April of '92.
October '92.
Yeah, October. Hold on. No, North America, April.
April
Hold
2nd,
on.
UK. So 92.
Oh no. You right. October 15th. October 15th. You right. '92.
So Sega CD drop. I think whatchamacallit. So that was '92. God damn. So
Yeah,
that was the
Sega
one
CD
you
was
could
90,
connect.
92.
Oh snap! They had a different version. They had a version you can sit on top.
Yeah.
I ain't
And
know
then you also, and then remember if you had the and then you also had that one where you can actually sit the Sega CD on the side.
Yeah, that's the one I remember. I never knew about the one you could sit the old one on top of the disc.
I still remember when they came out with 32X.
So 3DO dropped in '93, October 4th, '93. So they dropped at the same time. See this what 3DO messed up. It was 3 game consoles dropped the same year in '93.
Dang, that's weird. How did we end up getting in it? Oh, because it was American made. It was Panas. Yeah, that's right. That's why. That's what I was thinking.
What?
Cause I was thinking about Japan. That's why. Cause that I knew it was '94, but I was thinking Japan.
Nah, Japan had that shit.
They had it a year later. They had it a year later. The 3DO.
They had this. They had a 16-bit Sega Genesis back in 1988. That's crazy how far Japan be on this shit.
Yeah.
So Jaguar.
Dang, dude, getting clowned over here.
So the Jaguar was probably like the craziest one.
Jaguar was stupid, man. That was the dumbest design ever, especially with the controller.
Yep, they came out.
Who was using all them buttons? Nobody.
They came out the next month. Just getting you ready for PC gaming, bro. It was like the Atari. Oh, that was the Atari Jaguar.
Yep, I remember.
So it was Sega, Atari, and who the fuck was 3DO? Was just 3DO.
That was Panasonic. 3DO is Panasonic.
The following structure can now be constructed using the PCC. So you played this game before, right?
Huh?
You played this game before, right?
Yeah, I played. No, I played the Jaguar. I didn't never really like. I wasn't interested in anything that 3DO was doing.
No, I'm talking about this dog on Death Stranding.
Oh, I beat that game.
All right, so this
Don't say anything in front of Cap, cause Cap didn't beat it.
Oh man, we could play together, Cap. UCA member added. New options have been added to the delivery terminal.
Yeah, they enhanced it, like those new objects and stuff like that. All that stuff that you're seeing now, that wasn't in the original. In that director's cut, they added a lot.
So I have a share locker. The share locker, can I like dismantle that and take it with me?
Hold on, you did what?
The share locker, can I dismantle that and take it with me?
I gotta look at that one because I think that's one of the new ones. I haven't played it since the new one had came out.
Connection to capital, not city, confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on until you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person.
Don't go through there!
That's something. That is really something.
What?
Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be
one of our
careful on the road.
teammates left. That's what happened.
There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo
Dang, listen
network,
how
you've put
much
in
that
direct
jump
contact
was,
with
dude.
those of us back
And then
here in
people
Capital
got
Dot
mad at freaking
What's next?
They got mad at
West of the
freaking
way station are a
PlayStation
couple of structures our
3 when
previous
they came
expedition
out.
put in place, and beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City.
Man, that jump was
It's on the shore of a crater lake that
$700,
formed
man.
after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station.
Yeah, that jump was
As to which you
$700,
should head for
dude.
first. Start with the distro center.
And they got mad at
We've got some
PS3.
cargo that needs delivering
3DO,
anyway.
when it first came out, that jump was $700.
Check the nearby
And then
delivery
they got
terminal
mad
to
at
pick it up.
PlayStation 3 for charging $600.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
And not only that, PlayStation had, when they launched with the emulator of having PlayStation 1 games you can play and PlayStation 2 games you can play. And then not only that, it had a Linux-based development kit behind that. Like people was legit using that.
Can't do it now.
With Linux. And there was a Linux operating system in there. And they offered games, but 3DO when it came out, it only had a handful of games.
That's true. They had Madden. They had Street Fighter.
Street Fighter was their biggest. That was their biggest seller that they was trying to sell off. But that didn't work because you already had Super And it was Super Street Fighter at that. You already had Super Street Fighter for Sega Genesis that was already going for it, along with what it was. Dang, what's the other game that they had going for it? Dang, they also had the Fatal Fury games on there too. But even Sega and Super NES was doing Street Fighters, and they had Mortal Kombat, and they already had Fatal Fury and all that stuff on there too.
Your hard work's
Sit
paying
here
off,
and
Sam.
charge freaking
Thanks to the
$700 for that.
increase in network
And then that's
capacity,
back in the times where
HQ
people
is
wasn't
now in a position
really
to
making
provide you with
enough
additional
bucks to even
materials and support.
cover
Should prove
$700.
useful. Sam, if you're in the middle of a run and decide you need to secure your cargo temporarily or entrust it to another porter, you'll want to make use of a post box. In addition to cargo, post boxes can also be used to share gear and weapons, if you're so inclined. Now, I'm sure you've used them before, but humor me and build one. Maybe between Capital Knot and that way station. If you're lacking a PCC, I'm afraid you'll just have to scrounge it up yourself.
So, the post
What's that?
box. So I could dismantle the post box and put it up anytime I want, right?
Yeah, but you got to make sure to upgrade it and such.
Ain't nothing in it, right?
Nah, it's nothing in it until you put something in there. Like you
But
can also have other people use it as well if they need to just store stuff. But I don't really use the post box like that though, because I usually just deliver my stuff.
yeah, but can I just post it up in there? Go do what I gotta do. Like, can I dismantle it with shit in it already?
Hold on, you trying to put the stuff on the inside of there and then dismantle it and take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work like that. Yeah, it ain't gonna work like that.
It's just weird how that shit is. It's like a fucking 3D box. It's like some shit just came from out of fucking nowhere. Alright.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not
What is
already
the
carrying a
Jaguar talking about?
PCC, you'll want to fabricate one. Sam, you can use that
November
PCC to
23rd,
build a post box.
1993. And it did, and it came out, and it had a $250 price tag on it. So that wasn't bad, but the design was garbage. All these extra buttons at the bottom, man, that junk look, golly. I'm sorry, man, that junk look just as ugly as a freaking Honda Element. Yeah, I went there. I know it is. It is an ugly. I mean, you're right. Yeah, I'm serious, dude. And I'm looking at it, man. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't buy this. And I remember a friend of mine actually had this freaking console. Like, yeah, I got that Atari, and I mean the Jaguar, and I checked it out, and I was like, man, that junk wasn't nothing to write home about. But I wish that the console, I wish had more success though. But they didn't have a lot to. I mean, like they were too ahead of its time though. Was Sega Saturn, and a lot of people don't even give that.
Yeah,
I mean, too
I had
much
a Sega
props.
Saturn.
That Sega Saturn was fire, dude. I don't care
I
what
had one.
nobody say. That jump was, it was tight. It was still more powerful when PlayStation came out. It was still more powerful than the PlayStation.
I
Although
had that
PlayStation had
shit.
a huge following though. PlayStation had came out with a huge following.
Yeah, I got that over the PlayStation. I got that. My daddy had came home, I think 96, 97. He
Yeah.
got 4 months. He bonded out that Christmas Eve. He bonded out Christmas Eve, bro.
Yeah.
And we went to Kmart and they asked me what I wanted, if I wanted a PlayStation or if I wanted the Sega Saturn. I was like, let me get the Sega Saturn because I don't want to be like everybody else, which I probably should have went on ahead and got the PlayStation and got every damn game that everybody else had. Because, like, the only games, like, that shit really had was Virtual Cop,
It had
Knights.
Virtual Cop. It had, of course, it had the Street Fighter Alpha games. You had Resident Evil. You had Shinobi, which I wanted. I mean, I wanted to play like hell. And then what was the other games that they had? They didn't have a big library. I know that, but like I said, they
Yeah,
didn't
they
have that
didn't.
much following.
Then they came out with Knights, too. I used to
Yep, they had
get
nights.
Blockbuster games on that shit.
Man, all they had to do if they had more third party titles like they did when they. I mean, I don't know where they went wrong. All I know is that they treated the Sega Saturn like the Nintendo Wii, the Nintendo Wii U. That's what they did. They treated it just like that. And the Wii U should have, I mean, should have learned from that mistake. They also had Tomb Raider on there too.
Oh, I had Tomb Raider.
Yeah, they had Tomb Raider on there. They, of course, you had your Sonic games on there.
Had Sonic Pinball.
Man, I love Sonic Spinball, man. That was that game. I beat that game too. A lot of people did it. I mean, I think I forgot who I told that I beat Sonic Spinball, and they were like, "You what?" I was like, "Yeah, I beat Sonic Spinball." I was like, "Man, shoot, I was hard into that game." It was like heavy. Like I don't know anybody else that actually beat Sonic Spinball. Did you beat it, Cap? Dang. I'm still trying to find somebody else that actually beat Sonic Spinball.
Are you Irish, mate?
Hold on, who did what?
I was asking, was he Irish?
Oh no. he just doing that.
Dog, this is a lot of shit.
Man, I wish they didn't make that same dumb mistake when they came out with Sega Dreamcast. We still would have had Sega consoles if they wouldn't did what they did.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order,
Hold it.
head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if
I
you
gotta
check
ask
your
y'all
map and
this,
compass from time to
especially
time.
you, Cap, because we ain't never talked about this. So, if Sega did decide to come back and they made a new console, would y'all be down for that?
Nope.
Why not? Because they still ahead of it. They when they think about coming out with a console, they think ahead. They think outside the box. Like that whole cloud like based gaming and stuff like that. That came from when they had the Sega channel. They were the first to do that. Everything that they came out with was always ahead of its time. But why wouldn't you be down for a Sega console?
Because, I mean, say, like, they make more games, kind of virtual.
They don't make virtual games.
Virtual cartoony 3D. We got Sega.
No, they don't.
I mean, we got,
They got more than just
Sonic.
that. No, it wouldn't be just Sonic. Cause think about this: the games that you got that's being published by Sega, they got stuff like Persona. They got stuff like
And certain
Judgment.
games
They
I
got
don't.
they got Yakuza Like a Dragon and the Yakuza series. They don't just make Sonic games. They make more than that. They publish more than that. That's why I'm saying that.
Y- Yeah, uh, I mean, I don't see myself going above and beyond. I mean, I'm looking at it like this. Who's on top market right now for as console games is Sony and Microsoft. For Sega to step back in, they gonna have to come back in and like throw some
They
haymakers.
could. That's the
And you
thing.
got
But
Nintendo still on
no,
top and still on top.
yeah,
Nintendo ain't
Nintendo
going
has
nowhere.
some work to be done right now because they starting to piss people off. But with Sega, listen to me closely. And the only reason why I say if they come back out, when they come back out, they know they competition, and they know that they have to get some third party people right behind them. So if they got the right people to come right behind them and actually support this console and go come back full fledged swinging, and I mean when they come out, they already got Discord already in there. They already got everything like situated, party chats, everything, because they know what they need to do. Because they was like some of the first individuals to come out with online gaming as a console though. They were like the first ones to do it first. It's not like they couldn't come back. It's just a matter of who they actually talk to and who they actually get under. I mean, like behind
You'll
them
be
on
delivering
this.
supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're
And I
going to
know
has
Sega
one.
could pull it off, but
First
the only
expedition set
thing
it
they
up.
cannot
On its
do
own, it's no different
is
from
do
your
what they did
run-of-the-mill
when
3D
they
printer.
left the chip on the
Connected,
inside
though,
of the
it can utilize
Dreamcast
chiral
consoles,
network
because
data to
everybody was
reproduce all
downloading their
kinds of
games.
things.
Hmm.
And you can imagine
Not
how handy
one
that might
person
be.
purchased a
Now, I know
Dreamcast
I
game,
don't need to tell you,
except me. I
but
know I
steer
did. I
clear
wasn't
of
out
any
there
BTs you
emulating.
find out there.
Cause I
Avoid
purchased
out's the
what was the
last
game I
thing we
purchased?
need.
I had
It's
Shenmue, I
harmless.
had Sonic
Void
Adventures,
ounce
I
occur when the
had
living of our
Ready
world
to
come into
Rumble.
contact with
I also
BT
had
things.
I had Power Stone.
Oh, Power Stone was
Also,
dope.
yeah. I also had what was the other game that I actually had? I had dang it. There's another game I'm missing. Project Justice. Project Justice was actually the follow up to Rival School.
There's a time for everything. This ain't it.
So that
Weapons
was the second
restrictions
part to
lifted.
Rival School pretty much. And I still have Rival School as a PlayStation 1 game. And Rival School is where Sakura actually came from. When she came to Street Fighter. She came from Rival School to Street Fighter. I'm trying to remember, did I have any other games other than that? I think I had more games. I think that was it from then though. But if they would have, if they would have played they hand smart, if they would have played it smart, I still think that Sega would have been the thing, and I would be buying like Sega stuff more so than Nintendo. Cause Nintendo just finds a way to just go backwards and be like, and just they behind the times, dude. And I love Nintendo, don't get me wrong, but the fact that they like to go behind times and they don't want to actually like go above and beyond and actually have a good party system and a good online, like they online servers suck, man. Like who using 30 megabits per second to actually like download a game? Nobody in the world is actually using 30 megabits per second right now. But I'll be honest, if they do it right, I'll go back. I'll definitely get a Sega if they do it right. knowing me, I'll do the research before I actually try to get into it.
But I wonder if I can make it. Oh shit, the rain coming. Bullshit.
Hey!
Lost cargo. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. I know what you playing. Man, that controller was not that large. That boy said the reason for the failure of Dreamcast was a very large controller. That controller was not that large. Exactly. And then you come out with Microsoft Duke controller and you trying to tell me that that's not bulky? Come on now. And nobody's complaining about that. I know I wasn't complaining about it. It looked huge on paper, but once you put it in your hand, like, it was actually comfortable. Even that Xbox controller was actually comfortable once you got it, once you work around it.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
So, okay, what it is, it's a 3D printer. Okay, we're gonna keep this out here for everybody. At least I know where it's at now.
Good work, Sam.
Anybody hear me? Hey!
Alright, I just offloaded my stuff. Nah, I know what that thing is. this man took the ladder. Dang it. So if I put stuff in the private locker, right, I can go back to the station and pull it from the private locker, right? See what happens before I get there. I just don't want the shit to get rained on.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, they some bitches for that. So, guess what I just figured out? Hello? So, that fiber locker, you can't use it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So, you gotta take items with you.
Sam, remember, sometimes all you need to cross a river is a ladder. If you don't have one on you, consider fabricating another.
What you playing?
Who? Tell me. Oh yeah, that's right. You playing Evil West.
What's that?
They said I can't really say too much about it because I haven't played it too much yet. And I haven't been trying to watch too many trailers. But I do want to play it though.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, somebody just dropped all this shit right here. Oh, damn. This is heavy as shit. keep groceries in there. I'll tell you that much. Somebody had them a whole lot of shit they had to carry. Whoever I'm helping out, I'm helping you out. Hey, do you help people much on here?
I mean, in a sense, in a way,
this
you
is my
do.
friend. I just helped out one of my friends. That's funny. I'm like, Smash Nader. Hold on. I know this motherfucker. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true
Man,
legend.
I'm shocked that they haven't showed anything for the new season pass. Good over there, Cap, smoking that good stuff. Damn.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Damn. Now listen to this, dude. 2 hours and 20 minutes before this pass actually dies off, right? But I haven't seen nothing, dude. Like there's no updates and no nothing. I don't know what's going on. I I don't see anything. The way that the time, the way that they have it, and the way that the time, like the season has 2 hours and 20 minutes remaining. So something's not right.
So, cargo for delivery to way station west of capital city, seemingly dropped by Golden. Blah. I'm not taking that shit. I guess I am taking that shit.
Looks. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Well, at least I'm getting my steps in.
This might be the longest episode I got right now. One day I might go in and just chop all this shit up.
Don't know what these people would do without me.
Yeah, I don't know what these people would do without me too.
Damn. Dude, I want to go here. This place is called the Pixel Bar. Where is this located?
Hey, have you been down to the any of the speakeasies in Orlando?
In Orlando? Nah, I haven't been to any of those in Orlando.
I gotta go.
You don't think where it's located? Asshole. Yep, got that where it is. It's in Manchester.
Niggas need to send me a message saying, hey man, thank you. I appreciate you for picking up my lost cargo.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious, because it's like, bruh, you lost this shit, and you didn't go back to pick this shit up. And you know you needed it. But I think, like, the world is gonna be just like this right here. Like,
he's turning into it so far.
mm-hmm.
That's why Kojima said what he said on the on stage that night. He said I had to rewrite my script to Death Stranding 2 because I didn't want to predict the future.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what he said on stage. He was like he was writing this during COVID, and that's what he came out with. That joint had me dying laughing, dude.
surprised I ain't run into none of them damn things yet.
Don't jinx yourself. You just jinx it.
Jinx knock on wood.
Got a beach thing for the come get.
I'm trying to think. So it's beach things.
Yeah.
Wow. Like I'm really literally wondering what's the story behind the whole beach thing.
Well, they're actually, yeah, it is. I'm about to tell them right now. So pretty much those beach things, it's pretty much like lost souls that haven't quite like passed on. Yeah, they pretty much, yeah. Exactly.
Kind of like cats.
Yeah.
This one's for you.
Yeah. Exactly. And then people was like trying to make it seem like, oh man, it's the most confusing story. It's not even that confusing. Yep. But I understood it through the game itself though, man, and that's crazy. Yeah. Yep.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Yep.
Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Like this, I'm returning someone's mission.
Yep.
Delivering cargo.
You know what? I'm gonna end up doing. I'll make that store run this weekend, and when I make that store run, I'm gonna get some snackage that I'm telling you, dude. I made the mistake of not going out this week. And besides, every day has been like a rainy day. Today was actually the one day it did not rain. But it also looked like it was going to rain at the same time. Man, I definitely need to take a look at that the Death Stranding 2 trailer again, because Kojima did say that there was a lot to actually like take from that trailer. So he said he's trying to leave it up to everybody to decipher. And you know me, I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Oh, they already got a trailer for it?
Yep.
Oh man, I'm finna make this side screen. Hold on, I gotta make my. I gotta do the screen. I gotta do the screen. Have y'all opened up the web browser yet?
Well, you talking about in PlayStation?
Yep.
No, I didn't do it yet.
did.
I don't know. I just ain't never really been thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Cause I use my laptop